Hi, I'm Mike English from 102.3 The Wolf. With me is Colin Campbell, who is the assistant manager here at Rings End. We're in Niantic on Hope Street. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming.
This place is huge. It's grown over time. You guys have been here how long?
101 years.
That's
in
a very
Niantic.
long time. Now, we are currently in this showroom here. This is just one of many places that you have here. Tell us about the showroom. Tell us about what Rings End is all about.
Yeah, so we're currently in our Marvin window and door showroom, kind of actually on the right between our Marvin and our kitchen and design showroom. So we have two full kitchen and bath designers on staff. We carry both the Marvin window line as well as the Anderson window and door line, which we can walk through a little bit later.
Do you have designers here on site to talk through? I mean, it's a
We do
big project.
on the kitchen and bath side, and then on the window and door side, we have multiple salespeople that can walk you through the entire process.
I like this, that you've got everything set up and you can see how it is and move the window itself. A lot of places aren't like this. Rings End is.
Absolutely. It's important to be able to touch and feel, and before you make a big investment in your home, like windows and doors would be.
And you can see on the outside, you can see what like the copper shingling up there. See how it all looks. This is how it would look from the exterior. You get a view from what it looks like in the interior. You got a cracked window. Someone had an accident. What happened here?
So this is actually, it's meant to be like that because it's displaying what impact glass is. So in eastern Connecticut and into Rhode Island,
Got all the storms.
if you're south of 95 or in certain areas a mile from mean high tide, you have to be able to have impact glass so that the windows don't break all the way through in a big storm. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they take a 2x4 and shoot it at this at 50 feet per second to test it out. And you can see right here that the window didn't shatter. It broke the way it was supposed to break.
Yep.
Without damaging the envelope of the house.
Speaking of 2x4s, you got a huge lumber yard. We should probably go check that out next.
We do. That'd be great.
Right, let's do it. Well, here we are in the Rings End lumber yard. This is the side of things that people don't get to see from the street necessarily here on Hope Street in Niantic. But this is huge. It's amazing. What can you tell us about the lumber yard? How many planks of wood are here? I need specific numbers.
That'd be tough to do.
Yeah, that would
But
be
no, we bring in all premium lumber from the Pacific Northwest. So, this piece over here, these are going to be from Longview, Washington. So in Washington State, where those over there are probably from Cottage Grove, Oregon. So we bring it in by rail, actually.
Yeah, you got a rail that goes right across the street here.
Yep.
It's yours. That's pretty unique to Rings.
It is. I mean, in 3 of our locations, we are able to bring large loads in via rail, which helps us to stay competitive in a competitive marketplace.
Now, you must get a lot of contractors here. This seems like a place that if you were a contractor with a huge contract, you'd probably come here to Rings End and get your contract filled.
Yeah, so it's a nice mix of business. We deal with both the contractor, building a new house, as well as the homeowner with the weekend do-it-yourself project. So having such a large inventory allows us to help everybody with their projects.
Is there something here at Rings End that's unique, that's huge, as far as like lumber or something along those lines that you can't get filled anywhere else?
In terms of material, everything we try to keep is of the highest quality because you want to minimize waste on projects and issues with material. But I think the biggest thing for us about Rings End is our people. And the quality of service that we can provide, and that's what we strive for and hope sets us apart from some of the other people out there.
If people want to call Rings End and put in an order, what's a good way to get in touch with you guys?
So you can either contact us via phone. In Niantic, it's 860-739-5441 via email, or just come on down.
I prefer the come on down method because there's so much to see. You can actually see. I'd like to show you.
Absolutely.
Well, you've seen it, but there's some shingles over there. There's already set up on a roof. That's what your roof would look like. You've got siding over there. That's what your house would look like. I mean, the demo aspect of Rings End, I think, is very key. Let's go check it out.
Absolutely.
So, Colin, whose truck is this? Is this my truck?
So, yeah, exactly. Now, so this is one of our outside salespeople. So we have outside salespeople on the road that can come out and help with, project big or small, and provide that quality service that we talked about earlier.
So if I'm a contractor and I'm just looking at this house, obviously I can't bring the house here. You guys can come out and help me out on the spot, on the site.
Absolutely. Or if you wanted to bring your customer down, we could walk through some of the different displays. Here we have exterior siding, and it's tough sometimes to just pick something out through a brochure. You really want to see what it's going to look like on that larger scale. And so between the siding and the roofing, we have some larger displays, so you know what it's going to look like at the end of the day.
I like this brown shingling over here. Do you have a favorite, or are they all your children?
It's a tough decision. I mean, I'm a big fan of wood siding. The red cedars, classic in Eastern Connecticut, Rhode Island. Some of the stained looks are great. There's really a lot of option depending on the style that you're going for.
And you could paint over most of this, right?
Yeah. And
not the shingle over here.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they'll come in a primed option. You can get them pre-painted for you, which kind of offers a little bit, more security, a better warranty in certain cases.
Warranty. There's so much going on here at Rings End. Speaking of paint, let's go check out the paint, see what's doing there.
Perfect.
One of our favorite things is colors, and this is the paint center here at Rings End, and it's quite the organized. I like the organization of it too. But tell us about the colors. Tell us about the paint and what you guys can do here at the paint center.
Yeah, so we are actually the Connecticut's largest Benjamin Moore dealer, and in each of our stores, so in both Niantic and New London here in Eastern Connecticut, we have the opportunity to help you pick out the colors that you need for your house, for your office, for your next project. And with that, we can provide you with samples that you can paint out. Bring a can home, put it on the wall. But we're able to kind of
So we get to kind of get the feel of what it looks like on the wall, and you guys can give us like a little bit to go home with.
Absolutely.
To paint a little corner, kind of, because that's the tough thing. I mean, you see it here. The light's a little bit different. It's not quite like the sunlight of your kitchen or your living room. So that's a nice feature that you have here. But it's not the only one. You've got tons of equipment here. I see some paintbrushes and all kinds of solvents and everything you're going to need in the paint center, right?
Yep. You got every really everything you need for your home improvement project. We'll have here. Whether it's on the paint side, the lumber side, or your kitchen and bath side. We've got it all.
Speaking of kitchen and bath, I want to take a look at some fixtures because I need a kitchen sink.
Let's head that way.
Help me out with that. That'd be
Absolutely.
great. Thanks. This is the other fun part of Rings End. We're talking about everything and the kitchen sink. See what I did there?
There you go.
Yeah, I wish it didn't happen, but it happens. And we've got a lot to choose from here. As far as countertops, you guys do a lot of countertops. And
we do.
That sort of fitting, which is very precise. It's very unique. You guys do a great job.
Yeah. No, we've got as I mentioned, 2 full-time kitchen and bath designers that can, we'll come out, we'll template the countertop for you, we'll help with, your cabinet layout and design, and really kind of help make a difficult decision easy.
I like that. That's great. Not difficult, but maybe a little confusing to someone who doesn't know everything about this product. Obviously, you guys do here at Rings End, but there's different materials that you've got to offer here. What can you tell us about that? What's the rage? What's happening lately in the industry?
There's we've kind of moved away from some of the laminates that we used to see back in the 80s and 90s, and you're seeing a lot of the quartz, the granites, the corians coming back, and a lot on the trend side, you're seeing some of that shaker style come back. It's a wide variety.
Backsplashes, like different kinds of backsplashes you have all on display. It's good to see them laid out,
Right, and every home is different, so it's really important to be able to kind of display the options to make sure it's the right fit for you.
Do you guys make cabinets?
We do not make cabinets. We've partnered with some of the leading, cabinet manufacturers, in the country, and are able to, provide that high level of quality, and in a reasonable lead time.
All right, let's crack one of these open and peruse the rest of the store. What do you say?
Sounds like a good time.
Well, another busy day. Plenty of satisfied customers here at Rings End. I want to thank you very much for the tour, and I want to recommend that everyone come down here to Hope Street, Niantic, and maybe like when the train comes in, hop on the train right on into the lumber yard. I appreciate it very much.
Great, we appreciate you guys coming down.
Yeah, anytime.
Thank you very much.
We'd love to come back here to Rings End.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you soon.